Welcome back to Dragon Ball Anime Review Part 5. This reviewing the General Red Saga. This one covers pretty much 10 episodes in the anime, episodes 58 to 67, and chapters 84 to 96. Yeah, there are some characters introduced here, and one very important character makes his debut in this very arc. I'll get to him. First off, we have General Blue arriving back at headquarters, shirtless still, with the Dragon Radar. Comes back, of course, he came back via Canada because he had no transportation. So he goes to the front gate. Of course, they initially didn't recognize him, but first guy didn't recognize him, but the second guy did. He's allowed to go through, and basically, Commander is like, okay, I'm getting tired of all my generals failing. Contact Mercenary Tao. Yep, Mercenary Tao. He's pretty much like one of the two main antagonists, one of several in this arc. And Goku fights him for several episodes. Now, his appearance is simply this. A guy who looks like he's from China, he's got long hair, wrapped in a ponytail, a very thick looking mustache, kind of like a Chinese garb. It's pink, with the back saying "Kill You," with a symbol in the front, blue pants and slippers. Yep, and because General Blue basically failed in Dragon Ball, we did recover the Dragon Radar, which that becomes useful a little bit later. Because he failed, in order to make sure he survives, in order to be punishment, he has to fight Mercenary Tao. And Mercenary Tao's like, okay, I won't use anything except my tongue. Oh boy. Yeah, so they have a battle, and General Blue loses. And Mercenary Tao uses his tongue to put it into his temple and kill him. I'm like, what the heck is this? Yeah, General Blue gets killed via tongue. Yeah, that's the last scene of General Blue. He's never brought up again after this. So I think he doesn't even return after this, not even GT. Staff Officer Black does, but not freaking Blue. Nope, and then for the next several episodes we have Mercenary Tao. We have Goku, and meanwhile, while this is going on, we have debuted one last new general aside from Mercenary Tao. We have Captain Yellow, who is a tiger, and decides to come to the area of a place known as the Land of Korin, and has Korin Tower. Yep, Korin's Tower, where he wants to have base there, but the place is guarded by two Native Americans. A big bulking guy named Bora, who is bulletproof. How the heck in Native America is bulletproof is never explained. And his son is dressed in traditional Native American garb, though here's the kind of thing about him. He's initially drawn with dotted eyes. Why he's drawn like this for? No idea. But he's like this, I think up until the end of Dragon Ball Z. Yep. In case you're wondering, does he appear after this? He appears in the next arc. After that, he disappears for pretty much most of the franchise. He occasionally makes appearances after the next saga. Yep. And Goku beats up Bora beats up the River Minari soldiers, and he basically realizes they're after a Dragon Ball, and Goku realizes which Dragon Ball it is. He looks at this ball, and it's the 4-star Dragon Ball. Yep, the ball he was looking for. And then, not long after that, because Mercury decided to borrow a pillar, he flew it and it landed right in front of Bora. He's like, what are you trying to do? Hit me? That's what I do. I'm a hitman. And so he proceeds to fight Bora, which Bora tells him, hey, Upa, give me my spear. Yep, a frickin' spear. Not a bow and arrow. Not a gun. Yes, Native Americans have known using guns. A frickin' spear. Because of course Toriyama basically depicting this way. Yes, a spear. Well, it's a weapon. Yeah, but from what I've heard, Native Americans didn't always... Now, basically the reason why he's depicted this way, because that's how Hollywood depicted Native Americans. And I don't blame Toriyama basically borrowing from that. I blame the fact Native Americans cannot portray properly in the media. But that's them for you. So, during the course of battle, he throws a spear at Mercenary Tao, and then Tao throws it right back at Borak, killing him. Yep, killing him. And then Goku proceeds to fight him, and Goku and Mercenary Tao wipes the floor with him, fires a beam at him, and lucky enough, it blocks it. Doesn't kill him thanks to a ball, and he proceeds to. And of course, this is after Goku had fired his Kamehameha wave at him, and he survived. Now, this is something that's never explained in the series. How the heck can this guy survive a Kamehameha wave? Well, it did was simply cinch his clothes. So, after he supposedly killed Goku, took 3 of the 4 Dragon Balls, go to Nerd City, asked him to make him some new clothes and give him some spare clothing. He says, take 10 days. You have 3. And basically, he says the contact Commander is like, okay, I killed him. Oh yeah, here's the thing. He actually, his because he's so expensive. His price is 50 million zen. I think it's 100 million zenny. Oh my gosh, I'll pay it. Fine, whatever. Yeah, and anybody else is extra. That's because apparently he's that type of person. And apparently everybody's afraid of him. So he managed to get his own suite. No problem at all. And the guy manages to pretty much remake his clothes. No problem at all. Yeah, then Goku during this period of time climbs up Korin Tower. In less than a day, mind you. And meets up with Korin himself. Who was voiced by Christopher Sabat. Because of course Christopher Sabat voices this awesome character. Oh yeah, and thanks to this particular thing, if Korin's here, does the Sensu Beans make its debut here? Oh yes they do. And here's the thing, Goku is here to get the sacred water. And he fights Korin for 3 days. At one point he throws his Dragon Ball down. Then manages to run back up in just a few hours. And pretty much, if you look at this, in Man's Race, he got a lot stronger. And he mentioned, read my breath. Eventually, he does get the sacred water. He drinks it, but just no tap water. He got mostly stronger, basically, by sort of, let's say, building up toward it. Basically, had a lot of motivation. He got stronger. And yeah, Senzu Bean, basically, which is able to feed him for 10 days. The Senzu Beans have later been sort of changed where, yeah, they're just basically the healing items for the series. Where they've been used up until the last arc of Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, they're not used very much in Dragon Ball itself. Yeah, they're very, let's say, I think about maybe a couple times. But DBZ, it seems like they pop up in every single arc of the entire damn franchise. They show up everywhere. Yeah, this item is so overused. It's the magic healing item. And we just have to heal all the injuries. Yep, even Vegeta when he first took it, it's wow. I never knew this thing basically would be so freaking good, heal all my freaking injuries. That's Vegeta for you. Yep. And after he got back and pretty much Goku had his rematch with her, so he proceeds to wipe the floor Mercenary Tao, use the command wave again. Only this time it doesn't basically destroy almost all her clothes, it pretty much just destroys his shirt that he wears. And this scene is actually added to the anime. He proceeds to, and what does Mercenary Tao do? Run up the tower, meet Korin, basically forcing him to drink a second water, drinks it, runs, and of course he gives him a lift via a dark Nimbus cloud, gets him out mostly down, and then he retracts it and just has basically fallen down, though he's able to survive. And then Goku basically continues his fight with him until he's like, okay, I'm going to get away and have rematch you later. And he proceeds to throw a grenade at him, which Goku deflects right back at Mercenary Tao and supposedly killing him. Don't worry, he doesn't stay dead for very long. He actually returns in the Tien Shin. He's mentioned Tien Shin. He actually returns in the final arc of the series. Yeah. As Cyborg Tao. Yeah, I'll get to him eventually. That version of Tao. Which, by the way, he's like this for pretty much the rest of the franchise. Yeah, and I'll get to who he's related to when I talk about Tien Shin on Saga. Yep, and then after he's defeated, it's like, okay, what's up to do? How about go to Red River headquarters and get the Air 3 Dragon Balls? Okay, fine. So, of course, they think it's Tao. It's not him, it's Goku. Goku was able to get past Vengeance no problem at all, and he's able to basically wipe the floor. He basically beats up all the Ribbon Army soldiers in less than 5 minutes. Like, wow, it's like him just blasting right through, use a command wave on the freaking ceiling. He usually goes everywhere. He even manages to control room that Commander Red and Staff Officer Black is in. Yeah, he proceeds to wreck the place. It's probably by far, it's the only time you see Goku on a freaking rampage. Like, he beats a bunch of soldiers with his fist, uses the power pole, uses everything. When Bulma and everyone else finds out, it's like, okay, I'm gonna use my tech, basically, contact Yamcha. Hey, Yamcha, we need a lift. Can you come over here ready to pick up myself and Krillin? The Krillin's out. And we need to go and stop Goku for taking Ribbon Army. And by the time they finally get there, Goku's already defeated them. Yep. But during this period, now, the thing is, this arc is actually wrapped up at the start of the very next arc, which I'll talk about briefly. So, I alluded to, basically, in a previous video before I deleted it, that Commander Red had a wish. Now, everyone thought it was meant to take over the world. Nope. That was not Commander Red's wish. His wish was to grow taller. Yeah, this is after Goku had briefly battled Staff Officer Black, who proceeds to throw out the window that he's able to survive. And when Staff Officer Black overhears that his true purpose was to grow tall, besides of a mountain, because he was getting so tired of being looked down upon, because of how short he is, because he has an ego. So Staff Officer Black is like, yeah, I'm removing you from being commander. That's a very selfish goal. Bam! Right in the head, kills him right away. And then, of course, Goku has his... Of course, they also mentioned something that he does not have actually in the manga. He mentioned English stuff. Apparently, he had a sister. Yep, a sister. But there is one other character that makes his debut in this arc, aside from Korin and Mercenary Tao, and that's Colonel Violet. A character appears for like 2 or 3 episodes. Like, this is basically her basically a screen time. Shows up with basically a Dragon Ball, revealed he actually gets Dragon Ball really easily, gets paid via coins, then takes some cash in her room, walks over to where the safe is, blows the door, and tells Commander Red in the security camera, "This is my severance package." Takes all the money from the Red Ribbon Army in this one safe. Yeah, though the stereotypical thing is that some of the cash flows out, takes a helicopter and flies out, briefly runs into the rest of the group, the rest of the characters, able to avoid them, and she's never seen in the series ever again. Yeah, in case you weren't in the manga, she only appeared for 2 panels. Yep, they give us her expanded role, and that's all you see of Colonel Violet. Yeah, and she's the only female member of the Red Ribbon Army. Yeah, the only one. I'm like, really? Yeah, because here's the thing. The whole army is made of men. No women except for Colonel Violet. And she's the only member of the Red Ribbon Army, aside from the one character who shows up in Dragon Ball Z, who actually survives. Everyone else is either killed or pretty much knocked out by Goku. Yep, so Goku proceeds to have his big epic battle with Staff Officer Black, who's now Commander Black, thanks to killing Commander Red. Pretty much brings by a giant robot, and Goku fights him for about a couple episodes. Eventually, he himself is destroyed. Yep, he's killed, and that's last see of Staff Officer Black until GT. I am not kidding, he actually returns for GT. For the Super Android 17 saga. Yep, which brings about the return of the Ribbon Army. Briefly. Now, the Ribbon Army is mentioned in Dragon Ball Z because this set of this whole epic saga, which started with Ribbon Saga up until this one, this actually is brought up in DBZ, surprisingly. Oh yeah, and of course the place is pretty much in ruins and pretty much abandoned after this. What happens to the Ribbon Army? Supposedly they disband due to basically all the commanding officers being taken out, with the exception of Colonel Violet. Yeah, and with the group defeated, of course, everyone like celebrates. And of course, Goku mentions to Roshi, "Hey, I actually climbed Korin Tower and got the Saga War in 3 days." Like, what? Of course, here's the thing: Roshi did it in 3. It took him 3 years to get that Saga War. Goku took him 3 days. Yeah, this of course we said was like young and he's got hair and he's got sunglasses, but that's Roshi for you. Yep. And after this, we set up basically. Oh yeah, and also when he's in Corn Tower, yeah, there's like a glimpse of the future where he sees fortune teller Bobbity. Yep, sees her. He doesn't know this is fortune teller Bobbity. Of course, he doesn't mention this in the current episodes. And he sees a man in a Chinese garb wearing a rabbit mask. Who this is, I will not review who this character is until I talk about fortune teller Bobbity, which will be the next part for this AIM review series. But yeah, that's pretty much the episodes for the Commander Red. It's only 10 episodes, and not many new characters make a debut here. Yeah, I think it's about 4 overall. It's got Upa, Bora, Mercenary Tau, Corrin, and just Colonel Violet. Oh yeah, and Captain Yellow. And that's it. Just 6 characters. Of these 6 characters, the only ones basically significant to the franchise is Corrin. Yeah, he's significant. Upa is mostly a recurring character, occasionally pops up in this, but Corrin is basically a very important character in the franchise. He does his next appearance after this is in King Piccolo. That's actually his next appearance after the saga wraps up. Yeah, he's actually not in the next 2 arcs at all. It's not until King Piccolo that's when he finally returns to the series. Yep. But not much else to say about the Commander Red saga. It's a really good saga for the series. And it's something that's only 10 episodes. And here's the thing. Out of all 9 sagas, this one's the shortest at 10 episodes. If you're wondering how long the next saga is, the Fortune of Bobbity one, this one is roughly 16 episodes. Actually, it's like 15 episodes, which is longer than the last several arcs of the series. Though the series does have longer arcs after this one. Like, Tien Shinhan is like 19 episodes. King Piccolo is 21. And the final arc is like 31 episodes. Yep. But not much to say about this, but stay tuned tomorrow for my review, hopefully for part 6, along with One Piece. As for Boruto, depends on what comes out tomorrow. I still haven't checked to see My Hero Academia. Probably, if they come out today, I'll probably review it tomorrow. Yeah, but see you next video. Bye.